Alrighty then guys, and after I played the first 3 days of the Serverstart server Europe 9 and especially had a look on the expeditions, I will give you a call whether I would recommend you to play expedition or not if they would regularly be part of the Serverstart event. And by the way, if you have any comments about expeditions, then just write them down below in the comments right now. Each comment has a chance to win €10 giveaway tomorrow, so I'm looking forward for some of your thoughts. Before I will actually start to talk about it, I want to show you something pretty funny. So I got a granted job by one of my mates to just check whether it's possible to rise a lot with the level in the Serverstart, because people were playing Serverstart with expeditions already, and if you have a good guild, you actually really can reach until level 5 at least with one expedition with through and 2.5 thirds, which is very nice though. And I actually like the idea to go with the arena to level 2 and then just go with short expedition. If we are going to have a next Serverstart with expeditions, I'm definitely gonna try that out. In that case, I became level 4. So during the Serverstart, the maximum thirst for expedition was 25, at least for me. I'm not sure if it's maybe connected to the level, so that higher thirst comes with higher level perhaps, or if it's really connected with the Serverstart. So well, let's just see what is my review about it. So, are the expeditions worth to play in Serverstart if we will face expeditions in further future servers? And I can basically say yes. The mechanism in itself didn't change. It's easy to get 3 stars though. I basically had with 100 expeditions maybe twice, not 3 stars, and even though the XP decrease wasn't a big deal. In general, you get a very good XP amount for your thirst, and you get even more gold than you would gain if you just go for the best XP quests in general with the same amount of thirst. And furthermore, during the event you can get a lot of fruits in general. So my server on server Europe 9 had still a lot of fruits left in the pocket, and furthermore, of course, all the other resources are pretty well. But what I didn't expect really is the way to play your Serverstart pretty effective was great, because if you reach a level up with the expedition, mostly you already gained a dungeon key, which was connected to level 40, level 50 for example. And even if you got a level up by a dungeon, and you picked like your normal 3 thirst, and you saw none of these thirst had a dungeon key, if you just picked the expedition which was available, you mostly got the dungeon key as well. You even could drop a mirror key, you even could drop a mirror piece and the dungeon key both at once. And a pretty good tactic which worked out for me was that I checked the shortest quest, like each beer you drink you get 20 thirst, and so I started to just check the quests, pick the shortest quest, for example, because you needed to find a pet, or you wanted to see if you can get the dungeon key even without needing to spend 12.5 thirst for a expedition, or 20 thirst. And well, I picked the shortest quest, and if I, for example, had 5 energy left and each 3 quests had 5 thirst but no dungeon key, then I could pick the expedition with 5 thirst, 5 energy, and I played the expedition and I got the dungeon key though. So the expedition makes you dropping things which weren't able to be dropped with the normal thirst, and that's really awesome. So what I expected that you wouldn't find is, so if you need to find pets, you really have to go for that specific quest, the specific region, for example. And I did not compare whether the resources such as wood and stones are really better or worse if you just would go with the shortest quest. But in terms of fruits, I really can say it is worth. So in conclusion, if you have a future server start and expedition will be part of them, then you really should try to mix those ways to use your thirst and try to play it as effective as you can. If you want to see examples, just go to my Server Europe 9 day 1, day 2, and day 3 videos, because in each of them you will find specific, what I meant, specific drops, playing effective, pay to win to reach the chance to find all the dungeons you need in the first 3 days. And I was warrior, so it was harder for me to gain the levels to beat the specific connected dungeons. Yeah. And yeah, further in a higher level, it seems like expeditions will still have a very good gain by gold and XP. I tried to show you just in the background. So from my point of view, expeditions could be a part of whole Shakes and Fidget. I wouldn't have a problem with that. I mean, it's free to play and pay to win like.